All right, we gonna see who we can talk to.
Hey, you said be back at 6, right?
Yeah, 6. So I don't see anybody just yet, but we're gonna keep on walking, and Holy Spirit's gonna lead us to the right people. Saya raba soya raba kaya roba sande sete kia raba sete kete. I feel led to go this way, so this is the way I'm gonna go. I see somebody over there that's standing posted up. I'm gonna go try to talk to him for a bit. It's a party in there?
Yeah, we having a party, but you know, my time.
Mai Tai? Well, they do performances there, right? I think
not really performance, but like they got a stage in there, so it's like it's lit.
You a rapper?
Am I a rapper? No, but I'm gonna start rapping. I ain't really pressed.
I spit some.
You said spit some?
Yeah. Spit some for the camera.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no freestyle rapper, alright?
I don't really freestyle too much too, but like I actually rap. I don't look like it, but I make rap music type stuff.
Saying you spit something?
I have a question for you. Heaven or hell?
The promised land, always.
Huh?
If it is a promised land, the promised land.
Where do you think you'll go though when you die?
Really tell you the truth, I don't even think we can imagine that.
Do you think there's like a heaven and hell? Like, is it like what? Why are we here? Like, what's the purpose of this life?
To find out who you is.
That's true. Okay, so basically, right, we're just all people walking around trying to find out who is.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a higher power?
Definitely.
Who do you think it is?
You, me.
You think like we're like our own gods? I don't think so, because I don't know my death date,
Right.
and I don't remember being in my mother's womb.
Ain't no such thing as a death date.
What? So you don't think?
You was taught that.
So you don't think you'll die? What?
We spiritual beings.
I agree with you. We are spiritual
that's
beings.
fleshly.
It is fleshly. Okay. Here's my thing. I believe in Jesus Christ, right? Not because I went to church every single Sunday, but I was robbing houses. I don't look like it. I was robbing houses. I was a part of a gang because I'm from down south, right? I'm Haitian, right? So I see a lot of witchcraft. But I went to church every single Sunday like a normal person in my dress. But inside of my heart, I was a wicked person. I had murder in my heart. Do you feel like you deal with that? Like you have like murder in your heart?
We spiritual beings, you know. So.
But do you feel that exactly for you?
Warfare.
It is spiritual warfare.
I feel like we all gonna go through it. Ain't nobody we ain't gonna get around that. You know?
Okay. All right. Now my next question is: do you believe in like morality, right and wrong?
Of course.
Okay.
Cause and effect, right, wrong, good, bad.
Okay. So who judges that? Do we judge it ourselves or?
We really do.
I don't think so, because a pedophile might be like, I think touching kids is okay.
Right.
But we know, me and you know, and whoever be like, no, that's wrong. You can feel that in your heart, like, what the heck, that's not right.
Like I said, spiritual, man. You know what I'm saying? You got demonic spirits that attach themselves to people.
So you believe in demons? You think demons are real?
Yeah. So that's what it is. It ain't really them. That's them, and they chose that.
Yeah.
That's what that is. But yeah.
I believe, here's my whole thing, right? I just believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that God is a spiritual being, right? That's why we can't see him. We're spiritual beings. We the only way we're able to see is because we're looking outside of these eyes, right? But this is just flesh, like you said, and that's the concept of the gospel, right? Jesus Christ came and he died in the flesh. Literally, he came and he walked here. But the thing is, a lot of people think that Jesus Christ was a white man's religion. Yes, the Catholics use it to enslave people, right? But was it true? Yes, it was true. The Bible is true. And just because we don't believe in certain things in there because it goes against what we think is right, doesn't mean that there's still not a God who's going to judge this world in the end of it, right? And I believe when we die, we're either going to go to heaven or hell, whether you want to believe it or not. But the sacrifice that was placed there was Jesus Christ. He was the perfect ultimate sacrifice, and if you believe in him and what he did, you'll make it into heaven. But that's not what it's about. You could experience joy, peace, and love all while we're here on earth. Do you feel like you experience joy and peace truly? Like, truly? How do you get that?
I had to go through the bad.
Okay.
And I chose joy and peace.
Joy and peace? Okay.
I
Okay.
don't feel like you gonna just be joyful and peaceful.
Yeah. When do you feel like, would you ever give your life to Jesus?
I have.
When?
You talking to somebody that done
When you gave your life to Jesus?
when I was a child.
When you was a kid? How old you was?
This was premeditated for me. I've been in the church, leader of the choir, all that. You know
You
what
was
I'm saying?
you was a leader in a choir?
But like I said, I feel like now it's like I know more. You know,
Yeah.
I know more. So that's just what it is. I identify who I really am, who they try to hide from. So you a goddess, I'm a god.
Heck, I'm not no god.
You
You not
goddess,
a god.
I'm a god. See the story.
Nah.
You know, I ain't gonna get too deep into that.
Bro, we are not gods. We aren't gods.
If you actually like see our history as Christians told us not to look into nothing that ain't right.
There's only one God. There's a lot of little case G's, like Islam, Buddhism. I believe they're little case G's because there's people that actually worship those things. But there's only one true higher power. I'm not a god.
The
I can't
creator
control.
who created you, who
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
really know.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna like. I do know him. I know it's Jesus. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like it's not unknown to us. He's made himself known to us. He's revealed himself through the Son, the incarnate Christ. But the thing is, like, there's all these theologies. Like, hey, you could be your own God, bro. I can't even stop myself from.
Because you don't know who you is.
I do know who I
Well, you
am. I'm
know-
a child of
you know
God.
how
That's
you-
where my identity
How
comes
you was
from.
really created, nope. They'll tell you
That-
we came from this. we came from
Who? The white people?
that. We was the
Bro.
You asked me something, I tell you, we was the first. You know?
Bruh. Is it, so what would you say, like, our color is king?
We are. The only thing that the most expensive thing on this earth is melanin, and as African people,
So you believe in that?
that's
that.
what it is. It's true. When you die, guess what they gonna ask your people? Or before you die, do you want to donate your skin? They know what it is.
I ain't never heard of that before. So now my next question is, what do you think about the death of Charlie Kirk?
I'm not gonna speak on that because I don't know nothing about that. I ain't looking.
You think he was racist?
I don't. You know.
A lot of people think he was racist. I don't think he was racist. Did he say some stuff that black people don't want to hear? Yes, he sure enough did. He sure enough did say a lot of stuff that's, if the black, there's other black people that say, like, okay, like, men need to be in the household. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, people don't want to hear that because he's white. It's like goes against that. But there shouldn't be any division. I believe, again, the spiritual sense that there's demons working behind the scene trying to make it seem like, oh, it's this against this, this against that. No, the whole end goal is so that we all could end up in hell. That's what the devil wants. I've seen demons. I'm from a lineage of witches and warlocks, so I know the spiritual side of everything, right?
I know, I don't be want to get too deep in that because it's a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, that
Yeah.
you don't want to offend. But like
Heck
I
yeah,
said,
it's
as
a
a
lot of
Christian,
stuff.
growed up as a Christian, you know what I'm saying, I actually like battle, like, my spirit telling me certain stuff, and it shouldn't be like that. If it's right, it's right. But you are who you are.
Yeah.
You know, and it ain't always about the evil in your ear. That's what they told you. So, at the end of the day, once you know who you is, and once you seek that and identify that, then that's just what you choose. But at the end of the day, all that is a state of mind, because that's what it is. We spiritual beings. Time, death, all that is something that they created.
But we do end up dying, though.
Your flesh died.
But in the physical, yes, our flesh does die, but we do live on forever, right? Heaven or hell at the end of this. But like